What up, MetaZoo Maniacs? So today is January 9th, 2025. And before I start the video, I figured I'd go over to GameCubator Labs and see if they have any other sneaky announcements we don't know about. So scroll down. First one, January 7th. Talking about how MetaZoo is going to be at Collecticon in Miami. Yep, Miami right there. But wait a minute. In my last video, this didn't say January 7th. It said December 27th, 2024. So which is it? Was this actually released on December 27th, 2024? Or was it a typo when they meant to type January 7th, 2025? I mean, this is the date it was released in Discord for MetaZoo. But I mean, let's see. January 7th, 2025. December doesn't look like the word January. There is a 7 in 27. And then could you really mess the date up by one digit? I don't know, it's a stretch, but it's the same announcement, but I have it in my last video. Anyways, you get the point. Is there a conspiracy theory here? I don't know. But more importantly, what I do know for a fact, from the recording of this video, it is 79 days, 9 hours, 22 minutes, and 28 seconds until the release of MetaZoo at the Miami Collecticon. So let's get into the video. Okay, to start the video, we're going to talk about the Chromie Cryptid Carnival Pink Box. And even before that, I just want to say thank you to everyone that was shouting out my channel after I made the 2024 MetaZoo Content Creators video. Looks like I'll be receiving a Bigfoot, some custom artwork. I mean, it's crazy. I'll never sell this stuff. I'm going to keep it in my collection of other stuff that I received. Say like the promo cards from Nick Strength of Pokemon, Escaped Alien, the custom doodles by KBDX Tokyo, like all that kind of stuff. There's even some stuff by Cryptic Keeper I haven't shown yet. Still making a Super Mario video. But yeah, it's really cool, and trust me, I mean, if there is none of you, there is no me either, right? It's like in wrestling. If there's no audience, there's no fans, then the wrestlers are nobody. You know what I mean? Like, they're nothing. If you can't put butts in the seat, you're not going to make it very far. So any success I have with this channel is 100% because of the viewership. So anyways, back to the pink box. So if you go on eBay, Hello Kitty, we all know this eBay seller, selling them for $100. That's too much. They have 11 left. They sold 22. But as you saw in my recent video, I picked up 2 boxes off Amazon, and it was legit. The real boxes, they're sealed. It's all good. So there's still $50, and according to this, there's 7 left. Now, would they restock after the 7? I do not know, but that's all the information I have at this point. Okay, next, we got to start with first edition Crypto Nation booster box, the OG, right? I think this is a very iconic, well, maybe the most iconic MetaZoo product out there. I mean, when you see this box, you know what this is. So anyways, it sold for $142.50 in auction on January 5th, 2025. And let's take a little look at EV and HQ. So they got the 5 Wilderness booster boxes at $74.99, 5 Seance for $99.99, 5 UFO for $54.99, Native Spellbooks are $29.99, Seance Spellbooks are $15.99, and 5 second edition booster boxes from Crypto Nation for $69.99. Oh, I haven't seen this before. 24 Seance blisters for $29.99. Hold the fucking phone. Maybe I should buy some of these right now before I continue this video. Okay, let's see how many of these exist at the recording of this video. So you get 24. And these are Seance blisters, so they're not going to be mappable like the booster boxes. And you get the promo and the coin. $29.99, so just over $1 each. Okay, so as of the recording of this video, there are 117 lots of 24 Seance blisters. You know what? I'm going to buy some. I'll be right back. Well, in this video, I'll click right back to it. But I'm going to buy some. Give me 1 second. What is this? Unfortunately, this seller won't ship this item to Alberta, Canada. Okay, I guess I'm not buying it. Okay, so I went on my phone, and it turns out I can purchase these. So I'm going to do it after I make this video. I'm trying to decide if I want like 1 lot, 2 lots, 3 lots, depending on how much the shipping adds up. Because it's not free to Canada. Pretty cool. I'm going to buy some of these. I'm excited. Okay, let's get flying into this video. So we had 3 first edition Crypto Nation booster boxes sell for $439.99 as a buy it now. So that's about $146.66 per box. And next we have a bunch of Hero Quest cards. They're all raw. But we have Tractor Beam for $11.99 as a buy it now. I really like that artwork. That's crazy. And next we have Wendigo from Hero Quest, $24.99 as a buy it now. Then we have Walking Sam, which is one of the cooler Walking Sam artworks, to be honest. $24.99, buy it now. They have Bigfoot. Look at that. He got Sam Sinclair's bat in his head. That's crazy. $24.99. Buy it now. Got Unicorn. One of the nicer unicorn artworks in all of MetaZoo, I think. $20, so $19.99. Buy it now. And then DDoS for $5, $4.99. Got Tizaruk and a whole bunch of Wendigos. Next from MetaZoo Top Series 0, Steve Aoki. It is serialized out of $2.99 right down here. Pretty cool card. I know no one in MetaZoo likes Steve Aoki, but hey, it's a pretty cool card. I collect it. $52 raw in auction. Not bad at all. Well over 2 years ago, I once paid $300 for this card raw. It graded a PSA 10, which is hard to do, but I paid $300 raw. Here we have Wilderness Pin Club in Australia for $41.12 in auction. That's American, $41.12, $66 Australian. Next we have a box of Magic Cast in auction for $28. Hey, it's the MetaZoo Bronze Supporter Medal raw, sold for $36 in auction. I wonder how many of these bronze, silver, and gold medals are hidden in the inventory and might get auctioned off on EV and HQ. Or on Whatnot, it's GWOAT, G-W-O-A-T. Here we have a MetaZoo third place medal, sold for $112.75 raw. And then we have a raw second place medal with Snipe on it, sold for $102.50. Is a third place medal more rare? You would think that a second place medal would sell for more than third place. Here we have a MetaZoo Influencer medal, Beckett BGS9. Let's see the subgrades. Yeah, okay, not bad. $107.50 in auction. Here's a cool one. So you're going to get the promo sheet you see here, and then you're going to get an uncut sheet of Wilderness playing cards and Nightfall. You're not going to get the Krypton Nation uncut sheet, but you do get this one. So 3 of those sheets sold for $122.50 in auction. Next we have the MetaZoo Content Creator Medal, $152.50 in auction for a raw copy. Oh, and if you made it this far in the video, I did see a video talking about me, and someone was saying they're watching Top 10 Pokemon. They're like, I hope someone does this for MetaZoo. Actually, Top 10 Pokemon was one of my main inspirations to even start doing this type of thing. There was other inspirations too, but the reason why I don't do it his style, where he's taking up half the screen and you could see him talking, is I like watching my own videos, and when I watch my own videos, I want to see the fucking card. Sorry, I shouldn't swear there, but I want to see the card. I don't want to see my face on half the screen. I'm not criticizing what he does, it's just for me, myself. I can't see some of the Pokemon cards too well that he's showing. But on my videos, do you want to see me, or do you want to see this? Well, it doesn't matter what your answer is. I want to see this, because I like watching my own videos. But I'm pretty sure you want to see this as well. Next, from Nick Strength of Pokemon's auctions, we have Reverse Hollow, First Edition, Krypton Nation, Mothman, so it's not Kickstarter, PSA 10, so for $42 in auction. Then we have Bigfoot Full Hollow PSA 10 from Krypton Nation, First Edition, not Kickstarter, $50 in auction. That is impressive. And this is even more impressive. Sam Sinclair Full Hollow, not Kickstarter, PSA 10, sold for $56 in auction. That's above Bigfoot. Holy moly. Hey, Frostbite Labs is going to like this one. We got the Frost Aura, PSA 10, Krypton Nation First Edition box topper, $26 in auction. Next we have Mothman from Nightfall, Full Hollow, PSA 10, so for $30.36 in auction. I still feel this card is very undervalued. And you know what? As a bonus, let's look at the PSA population report for this card and for the Wendigo as well. So let's check it out. Right up here, Mothman Hollow First Edition. So there's 1,221 of them sent in the PSA, and 667 are PSA 10. And down here we have Wendigo Full Hollow, which is a lot harder to pull, I notice. There's 570 sent in, and 415 are PSA 10. So that's kind of crazy. There's more PSA 10 Full Hollow Mothman from Nightfall than all the Wendigos sent in the PSA combined. Now here's a nice looking card. MetaZoo Topps Chrome Mothman Original Art Refractor, PSA 10, sold for $89.88 in auction. You know what? Let's quickly look at the PSA population report for this card as well. Okay, so here's the PSA population report as of January 9, 2025 for MetaZoo Topps Chrome. So this is the base Mothman up here, so 47 sent in, 20 PSA 10s. Let's get to the one in the video. So the Refractor, there's 52 sent in and only 12 made it as a PSA 10. So to get that for under $100, I would say it was a steal of a deal. Even the X-Fractor, there's 19 sent in and only 7 made it as a PSA 10. And then you can see the rest. Orange refractor, green refractor. Pretty much all the cards in Meta Dave of Alabama and Cryptid Keeper. Sorry, not Cryptid Keeper. Well, maybe Cryptid Keeper. But Catching Cryptids collections. And if we want to see the population report for the alternate art Mothman, which is serialized, or not serialized, it's number 116. Let's check out the X-Fractor. 25 cent in, 11 PSA 10s. What about the refractor? 59 cent in and only 18 PSA 10s. And then we got orange, green, gold. Hey, there's Nick Strength of Pokemons. Well, used to be, I guess. Super Fractor. Well, screw that. It will always be his. Even though he sold it, it's still his. We'll always identify that card as Nick Strength of Pokemon's 101 Mothman. But yeah, there it is in the population report. Okay, let's get back to the video. So we got Ludwig's Halloween candy. So these are like lemon drops, maybe? $65 for the original art piece. I don't know if this is one that Cryptid Keeper bought and sent out to someone, but I do remember this on Bailey's auctions. Pretty cool. Next we have a Kickstarter Full Hollow Eternal Snowflake PSA 10, so for $57 in auction. Next we have first edition, so not Kickstarter, Power Up Red PSA 10, so for $36 in auction. Hey, then we have Mothman first edition Full Hollow PSA 9, only $36 in auction. I mean, if you open up a Cryptonation first edition booster box, this is the card you want to hit, and you're not guaranteed either. And even if you do hit it, it's not guaranteed to grade a PSA 10. So picking up for $36, not bad at all. And sorry to get off topic one more time, let's check out the population report for the iconic first edition Full Hollow Mothman. Okay, so right here, Mothman Full Hollow first edition, Cryptonation. There's 1,466 sent in and 1,058 are PSA 10. For second edition, there's 354 sent in, 213 are PSA 10. And of course, we want to know about Kickstarter. So Kickstarter has 257 sent in, and 137 PSA 10 Full Hollow Kickstarter Mothman are out there. But clearly, when you look up over here for Kickstarter Reverse Hollow Mothman, there's only 38 PSA 10s out of 168 sent in. So think about that for a moment. I think that's maybe an undervalued card right there. I mean, there's only 38 of them. Meanwhile, the Full Hollow Mothman, which is obviously more desirable, has 99 more at 137 PSA 10s. Okay, I'll stop driving everyone crazy with my little side quest of looking up the PSA pop reports. So we got a first sighting, Jersey Devil. Sweet looking card, PSA 9. I mean, for these first sightings, if you're getting them for under $100 and it's a PSA 8 or 9, and if it's a 10, that's insane. But for under $100, $76.69, steal of a deal. Amazing artwork, and these are going to be such insane iconic cards in the future. I guarantee it. Another steal of a deal from the fan art contest, White Death. PSA 10, $29.50 in auction. I know this has a low PSA population report, like it's not easy to get as a PSA 10. But I mean, look at that artwork, that's just badass. And the name of it is White Death, that is awesome. Hey, we have a proxy, so a fake MetaZoo binder from Nightfall. So for $27, and you can buy more. And where is that? Wake Away? Someone comment below, are these fake binders just as good as the real ones? Like, is there a real difference in quality? Here's a card you don't see too often, being sold by Jan.9. Saber-tooth Tiger for $15.49. You could still buy one. That's pretty cool. I mean, we all know Saber-tooth Tiger. Anyone see Tormentic's video of the guy, the monkey swinging in the trees that had the red eyes and the hair? This thing's got red eyes and hair like that too, but he's not swinging from the trees. And I don't think he's going to anytime soon. But still, has a similar look, you know what I mean? Here's another M2P2 promo. Lake Worth Monster, this is badass artwork right here. $15, buy it now. Boom. This guy should be in Super Smash Bros. Or something. Could you imagine if MetaZoo someday paired up with like Super Smash Bros? Or for anyone that knows this game, Clash Royale. But imagine Super Smash Bros. With some of these characters. Here's a steal of a deal, without a doubt. I don't know how it sold for so cheap. $26, Dragon of Akanto Falls, the M2P2 promo card. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, is this not a super popular chase card? How did this go under the radar? And is it because it looks like it's non-hollow? I thought these only came as hollow though. Oh, maybe it's a non-hollow variation. Interesting, I didn't know that existed. I thought it only came as full hollow. Well, maybe that's why it sold for $26, MetaZoo Menace. Here's another cool card I never seen before, part of the disclosure files. You can still buy some more, $4. Typewriter. There's a typewriter card in MetaZoo. That's pretty cool. Next we have a Sinkhole Sam PSA 10 full hollow Kickstarter, sold for $120. Buy it now. And then we had Lizardman full hollow Kickstarter PSA 10, sold for $120. Buy it now. Can't get enough of this card. Reaper Scythe playtester card. I say it too often, but I wish this was a full hollow. $14.06 in auction. Let's take a look again. Amazing artwork. I'm pretty sure this sold last week as well. I can't remember what it sold for though, but this week it sold for $52. This original artwork by Kelsey Giacchino. We actually have Metal Man of Alabama. Wow, this isn't even Kickstarter. This is just first edition PSA 10. Sold for $51 in auction. Is this real? Holy moly. If that was Kickstarter, I would believe that. This is just first edition. I mean, to give context, earlier in 2024, I bought a Metal Man of Alabama Kickstarter PSA 10 for $28. So that's why I can't believe I'm seeing this for $51. And this isn't even Kickstarter. Next we have a UFO binder, a real one, for $46 in auction. Here we have a Kryptonation binder and a real Nightfall binder. Sold both of them in the same lot for $134.95 as a buy it now. Here's a steal of a deal. It has nothing to do with the spellbook. 5 Hit the Road MetaZoo packs, $66. I mean, this is just what maybe they could put these in. But, wow. Steal of a deal. These are pretty short printed. I thought the MetaZoo community loved Squonk. How did a Kickstarter reverse hollow Squonk PSA 10 sell for only $28? That's insane. That has to be a steal of a deal. Next we have Melted Path. That's Uncle Sam. I just like the artwork on this card. It's really cool. It's from the 30th anniversary set. Only $1.25. It's just cool artwork. And then we have Mummified Alien from the Disclosure Files for $26 in auction. Here we have a blaster box of MetaZoo Topps Chrome. So you're going to get 4 packs in there. You can get X-Fractors. Sold for $34.99. Buy it now. Here we have Crash Site from the Disclosure pages. Sold for $9.50 in auction. Here we have Black Friday promo Bookmark. You don't ever see this card. $11.50 in auction. That's just a cool card to have in your collection, and that's pretty cheap. Next we have Bigfoot from MetaZoo Topps Chrome, serialized out of 50. Raw, sold for $100, best offer accepted. Take a look at that card, very nice. Here's a steal of a deal. PSA 10 Loveland Frogman Battles card with Flatwoods Monster, serialized out of 99, green refractor, MetaZoo Topps Chrome. $75, best offer accepted. Holy moly. I'd say for $75, that was a steal of a deal. Another one Cryptic Keeper didn't get. Oh, look at this banger of a playtester card. PSA 10 Dragon Oconto Falls playtester, sold for $250, best offer accepted. Yeah, now that's a beautiful card. That's a good thing to look at. Okay, it's banger time. We're going to see some crazy stuff getting towards the end of this video. So we have 101 DSG Authenticated Mothman art card by Poncho. Let's check this out. So it sold for $200 in auction, one bid. I don't know much about this card, but that's pretty crazy. And there's the back of the card, seal of approval, stay hot. Next we have another 101 Mothman art card by Poncho DSG Authentic. $242.50 in auction. Nothing wrong with that. Personally, I like the other one better. But still, they're both sweet. Next we have Playtester Prismora. $310 in auction raw. Whoa. There's a nice looking card. Hey, next we have the Fresno Nightcrawlers Dim Mock Secret Rare PSA 10. So for $264 in auction. I mean, it's a PSA 9, but this is a steal of a deal. First sighting Mothman for $200. That's it. 83 out of 99. Steal of a deal. Why did you get a PSA 9? Noticeably off-centered, without a doubt. But still, I mean, this card I would say ranks above a lot of sample cards in my opinion. I mean, let's see here. It's Mothman. That's the top dog in all of MetaZoo. It's serialized. And you'll never pull it out of a top series 0 pack, I guarantee that. And even if you do, the odds of getting one of these first sighting cards as a PSA 10 is extremely low. So PSA 9, nothing wrong with that. $200. Like I already said, steal of a deal. Here's a cool lot of cards. So you get 3 of them, $550, buy it now. So they're all playtester cards. So first we have Walking Sam, pretty cool, from Seance. So it's an AGS 9. And then Embedding the Soul, playtester, obviously from Seance. AGS 10. And then you also get Flatwood's Monster Playtester, AGS 10. So all three of those cards for $550 buy now. Okay, let's check out some Full Holo Mothman Kickstarter cards. So a raw version. So for $310 in auction, January 4th, 2025. Next we have a Kickstarter Mothman Full Holo PSA 9, $1,000 or best offer accepted. What was the offer accepted? It was $750 on June 3rd, 2025. So if this PSA 9 sold for $750, I would say this raw copy for $310 was absolutely a steal of a deal, no matter what it grades. So raw sold for $310, PSA 9 sold for $750, and a PSA 10 Full Holo Kickstarter Mothman sold for $1,025 in auction, January 6, 2025. And a sealed Kickstarter booster box sold for $1,125 on January 6, 2025. I love they sold on the same day. So there's your Kickstarter booster box, and this is the best card you could pull out of that booster box, graded as a PSA 10. Well, if you don't like sample cards, turn off the video right now, but if you do like sample cards, obviously. So first we have Crawford's Phil Monster, AGS Beckett 9 Mint, $305 in auction. Let's check out the subgrades. So not bad. Cool sample card. Next we have PSA 9 Dark Crystal. Sample card, $316.88 in auction. Next we have the Napa Reboost. You don't see this too often. Oh wait, am I saying that wrong? Oh, not Reboost. Rebobs. Napa Rebobs. PSA 9. So for $255 in auction. Here we have a sample Eternal Snowflake. PSA 8, so for $232.50 in auction. We have a sample Bloodlust, so for $172.50 in auction raw. Next we have a sample Tizerac, PSA 8, very nice looking card, $333.88 in auction. Let's just take a look at that. That's Tizerac goes under the radar, but as a sample card, it looks pretty sweet. Next we have Flatwood's Monster, PSA 9, sample card, for $355. I would say that was a steal of a deal. I'm not saying about all of them, because I feel this is severely undervalued as a PSA 9 for $355. Whoever picked that up, steal of a deal. Metal Man of Alabama, sample card, PSA 9, so for $305 in auction. They have a Giant Space Brain sample card, PSA 9, so for $305 in auction. And here we have Hopkinsville Goblin, autographed and doodled by Victor Larson, right down there. PSA 9 Authentic Auto, sold for $250 in auction. Next we have a sample Bigfoot, PSA 8 for $375 in auction. Absolute steal of a deal, that's insane. Then we have a sample Wendigo, PSA 7, sold for $800 as a buy it now. Here's an interesting lot, so you're going to get Dragon's Breath, so that's Piazza there, and you're going to get the sample Piazza, and both of them are doodled and everything by Poncho, so they're both just authenticated. They don't have a grade on them, but they're both real sample cards. $800 in auction for both. Not bad at all. Then we have a Jersey Devil sample card, PSA 10, for $861 in auction. Next we have a Red Ink, it's just raw. So for $1,300, best offer accepted, January 4, 2025. Let's take a look. Boom, so that was $1,300. Well, on January 6, 2025, a PSA 10 Red Ink sold for $1,524.99. And this is our heavy hitter of the week right here. Okay, so I'm at the end of the video, and there still are 117 lots of 24 Seance blisters for $29.99 at EV and HQ. So obviously, not many people know about this yet, because it took me a while to record this video, and not even one of these sold. But I'm going to buy at least a couple of these. I think I'm going to buy 3 lots of these right now after I finish this video. So by the time you're watching and hearing my voice talking about this, I've already bought these. And if anyone doesn't know why I'm pointing these out and making a big deal about these, it's because Frostbite Labs just pulled a secret rare out of a Seance blister. So buying 24 for $30 might not be a bad idea. Pretty low risk reward. Plus you get the 24 promo cards guaranteed and the coins. I mean, it's madness. EV and HQ, stop selling the grails like complete lunatics, but keep selling goodies like this for nice and cheap. Anyways, comment below. Let me know if I missed anything. Let me know if you got any steals of a deal. And yeah, just tell me anything you want. Comment below. And once again, thank you for all the appreciation videos. But we're all part of the MetaZoo ecosystem, right? Everyone does their part. And it just adds to the complete community. And who knows what else is going to come up in the future. I mean, we're just scratching the surface. I know it's cliche to say we're just getting started, all this shit. But it's true. The creative juices are just starting to flow. And next year this time, who knows what we're going to be talking about. Hopefully MetaZoo top Sapphire PSA 10s. Anyways, comment below and we'll see you in the next video.